My name is Eric Brakebill Jones, and I am founder of Sales Intersection, and that's where we provide our clients with a proprietary tech stack and methodology to provide virtual lead generation and opportunities, so you can spend more time on delighting your customers and retaining them. I'm also founder of the podcast Sales Intersection, the intersection of money and meaning, that was just ranked last month by Forbes as a top 20 national podcast, which was big news. Yahoo also recently wrote an article about me pioneering the field of lead generation and sales and marketing. So a little bit about my credentials. So a little bit about Sales Intersection. Sales Intersection is the most recommended business across all industries in my area. I live in the Bay Area. That's 1,144 businesses of all industries, of all businesses, the most recommended. And so there's a lot of credibility there on a network of 6.5 million members on Alignable. A little bit about my background. I've exceeded sales 13 of 17 years, including being a top performer at Salesforce. I was in B2B startup sales mostly, except for Salesforce. 4 of the 5 startups I worked at were acquired. I took a step back. I wanted to start the podcast and start my own business. Some stats I want to kind of read off about what I provide my average client. An 81% cold outreach response rate, 69% conversion to qualified opportunity, and finally a 56% uptick in annual revenue. So these statistics are based on 17 plus years in B2B tech sales, and I think they go a long way. They speak for themselves, and they apply both to B2B and B2C. So my services really apply to any individual group, small to medium-sized businesses usually, that are, of course, talking about the COVID era and this virtual selling area, but aren't really adapting. HubSpot statistics showed that there were 50% more sales emails sent and lower response rate. So what are we doing to change that? So anyone that wants an update, a guide to how to adapt, to aggressively adapt and to get these conversions to customers, should consider calling me. And these tools include, a different way of going about social selling, podcast exposure, either being a guest or a sponsor on my podcast, which has over 10,000 followers, using video for sales and marketing, voice, using direct to mobile, leaving voicemails on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and also LinkedIn Navigator Mastery. I also have a database that can access your target account ecosystem in very defined, firm terms. So I have a demo, another video that shows you how I go about that. So on the B2C side, I can even get down to their home address and what kind of neighborhood they are, if they're in a more prosperous neighborhood in terms of real estate or a different kind of neighborhood. But home address, so you can send customized gifts or messages or what have you to complement your efforts, other prospecting efforts. I don't want to use my words to sell myself, so I like to use third-party validations like the article in Forbes and Yahoo. And this is a quote from one of my most recent bosses before I got into my own business, Damari Epps, who is now leading sales at a cybersecurity company. Eric was the salmon that swam all the way upstream and then kept going. The standards he holds for himself far exceed those set on him by the organization and by me as a client. He demonstrates effectiveness in both individual contributing and managerial sales development. Eric is a knowledgeable business leader who will not just be an asset, he will extract the best out of an organization or your partnership with him as founder of Sales Intersection. I look forward to working with Eric in the future. So I'm very excited to hopefully learn more about your business, give a free consult, maybe for pro bono, just give you some guidance on the world of virtual selling these days and how you might want to adapt. Otherwise, we can engage in something that lasts lasts a long partnership. Thank you, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.